moon, it's how we are within. This is how you are at home. This is how you are with your spouse, with your parents and your children, and perhaps with your roommates. So traditionally, astrology describes the moon as your emotional nature. I've heard it also is described as a more spiritual energy. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's any more or less spiritual than the sun or the ascendant. It's usually described as an indication of your emotional nature. I would say that's not untrue. However, I would say the sun and the ascendant and everything else in your birth chart will also describe different aspects of your emotional nature. What the moon describes is your emotional nature, particularly your temperament, the way you are behind closed doors with those who you're intimately connected with, which would be your spouse, your children, and your parents. The moon will also indicate the nature of how your rhythms in life, particularly for women, with the menstrual cycle, the nature of life is rhythmic, and so the sun wanes and wanes in regards to like how it appears in our sky. So it has that monthly rhythm, which fluctuates more. So if you look at the sun as in regards to a more spiritual, from the perspective of spiritual purpose and growth, the sun would indicate what our purpose is in contributing to others and moving out into the world and making an impact. The moon would indicate how we're seeking to grow individually, how we're seeking to evolve psychologically, emotionally, in a more private way, in a way that perhaps only we will be aware of, or maybe just your spouse and your children will be aware of. But when you're first starting out with astrology, you can think of the moon and its sign, and then if you continue to learn the house and the aspects and anything else that's involved with it, as to how you are at home when only the people that you live with are around.